What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will talk about everything under the hood of Chevrolet Aveo, and we will talk about what's inside the engine bay, everything, every small details. Let's start our episode. As we see, this is the oil filling place, that's the first thing, and the camshaft cover. This is the camshaft cover, it's just one cam for Chevrolet Aveo, and then the sensor of the camshaft under this place, some oil in this place too, and as we see here there's a timing belt cover and timing belt gear. It's connected to the crank pulley down there, and here is the air filter. We make a video about the air filter and the air sensor before, and here is the air sensor. This is the air sensor. This part is the air sensor, and here is the TBS connector. This is the idle sensor, and it's so important to make it always clean and clean it. We'll make a video about it. This is the whole TBS sensor unit, and here is the wire of the accelerator. When you press the accelerator pedal, it's pull this wire, all this wire as we see, and this is a manifold sensor and the manifold itself. We will make a video about the manifold sensor too. And here is the manifold who compress the air inside the piston chamber. And here is the injectors, 4 injectors on the head of the piston, and here the oil steamer, this is the power steering line. As you see here, this is the power steering line to the power steering pump. This is the power steering pump. It's connected to the crank pulley and to the alternator. This is the oil, the power steering pump. And here is the alternator who give a power to the car, and here the air condition compressor. It's connected to the crank pulley too. This is the line, inside the car. There is a high and low line. A shock absorber head, and here is one of the engine mount. This is the first engine mount. There's another one. Yeah, that's another one in the other side holding the engine. As you see, I'm gonna point this one. Yeah, the engine mount. And here is the exhaust shield, and there is the 4 spark plugs. And as you see, there is the oil seal here. It makes some mess sometimes. And here is the oil stick. You can measure the oil, as you see, and the van who make the coolant, the coolant fluid, and here's the compressor of the clutch compressor or clutch piston. It's super important. And here is the transmission fluid filling hole. You can fill your transmission fluid through this place. And here is the starter down there, and the brake fluid reservoir, and the coolant reservoir, and the coolant reservoir, and the fuse box. This is the outside external fuse box. There is signs too, and the wiper fluid, and the ECU. It's so important. If you're gonna wash your engine, you have to cover it. This is the alarm. And the oil filter, the both headlight, the front headlight, and the fluid reservoir for the power steering on the right. This is the reverse sensor. So easy to clean, so easy to mount it. So this is the transmission parts. All this is a transmission parts. And here is the starter. Still was the transmission parts. This is the speed sensor down there. And as you see, here is the clock, the oil clock under the oil filter. Hope you like the video, hope you enjoy it, and hope you subscribe to the channel.